Persistence is the key to every single thing that we do. Everything. And it is one of the greatest tools it's really hard to work with. God gave us this tool, and it's difficult. It's really difficult. Try to think of this. Have y'all ever heard of R.U. Darby? This guy, he's in Colorado. He spent his whole life savings, his whole fortune during the gold rush. He wanted to find gold. So he risked everything. He digs and digs and digs. He does it for years. He's sweating, blood, tears, and he gives up. He just stops. He said, I've done the wrong thing. I just don't believe in this anymore. I don't believe in anything anymore. And he gets an offer from a guy. The guy comes over, gives him just enough money to go about his life. The new guy, literally 3 feet where the previous guy stopped, the one that was given up, 3 feet away, hit one of the biggest gold veins in history just because he stopped. He had a lot of evidence and proof that the thing was there. He was on the right path. He was doing the right thing. But persistence escaped him. But the other guy won. The other guy won. How about this? Can y'all imagine doing 10,000 things at all? Like just 10,000. Yeah, I mean, besides Matt. 10,000 times to try to make the light bulb. Like that's a lot. I don't know if anybody could, outside of Edison, there's very few people that can continue to fail and fail over and over, but he didn't see it as failing. He always said, I am finding another way not to do it. I found 10,000 ways to not make the light bulb. That's amazing persistence. And let me throw in a plug there, because being persistent with my book also has made it do really, really well. And it's continuing to do well. So thank all of y'all. We've been getting great reviews on the audio book version. And so thanks. And it really helps. If you like this video, you like what we do, you can support us by getting the book. How about Tesla? He's another one with massive amount of persistence. He had all kinds of financial problems. His main backers, if y'all know anything about Tesla, he built this tower. And this tower had the ability to give free energy to the world. We didn't need power lines. We don't need any of these things. He created it. But his backers were, one of them, his primary backer was Morgan, J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan said he was not going to continue to fund that because they couldn't figure out how to meter it. The free energy could not be charged to the masses, so they stopped him. But he was so persistent, he ended up doing it. And it took him countless times of trial and error. So just imagine you're just sitting outside going, sure does seem like a lot of energy around here. I wonder how I can make that free for everybody. I mean, that's amazing. And then to sit and figure it out and continue until you do. Imagine being this guy. Imagine all you can do is move your head. Like that's all you can do, just move your head. That's hard to even contemplate. But he goes on to create the theory of everything. He did a pretty good job. He totally reversed his way of thinking toward the latter part of his life. But it's amazing. How can you be in that position and continue to be persistent in your intellectual pursuits? Because that's really the only thing you could do if you can't do anything else. He embraced it, he loved it, and he continued. And he made it happen. He made it happen, and he actually helped change the way the world thinks. How about this dude? Everybody knows KFC. Everybody likes some fried chicken. I mean, he's in his 60s. This dude is in his 60s. Nobody wanted his chicken. He had over 1,000 different times he was just told, no, your chicken sucks. Sucks. People wouldn't give him money. He couldn't. I mean, he was just having problems nonstop. He believed in his chicken. He believed in his chicken. And can you imagine being in your 60s and getting told over 1,000 times while you're trying to sell it, trying to make it a go, and your financial your people that you wanted to be your financial backers, thousands of them told you no. Just no, 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 no. Anybody can fry chicken, you jackass. I mean, that's basically what he was being told all the time. Why would anybody buy your fried chicken? Now look at it. There's KFCs everywhere. You can't go anywhere in the world without seeing a KFC. I mean, you can be in Rome, Tokyo, Beijing, everywhere there's a KFC. The dude was persistent. He wasn't going to stop. He knew he had good chicken. That's what he kept going. How about her? Everybody knows Harry Potter. Everybody. The first 12 publishers she went to said it was crap, said it was rubbish. Nobody is going to like Harry Potter, she was told over and over and over again. She was poor, she was on government welfare, and everybody was telling her, your books suck. Nobody is ever going to like what you wrote, what you did. Well, now, we all know what happened. It's easy to believe in her and her story now. It's easy to like Harry Potter now. It's easy to like KFC now. How about this guy? Well, I got some of my own personal issues with old Walt, but he was amazing. He was truly amazing. He was told all throughout his beginning that he had no creativity. He was not creative enough, and that nobody would like anything he was proposing. And I've always been fascinated when I first heard this. He did not have engineers, he had Imagineers. Like, that's just really cool. It's really, really, really cool. He created animation when you flip through the pages of Mickey Mouse doing his thing, just like he's amazing. How many billions of dollars just people going? They want to see the magic. They want to see Beauty and the Beast. They want to see The Lion King. All of these things that was a product of this guy's mind. He's fascinating. And he didn't stop. He just didn't stop. Him and his brother just did not stop. They knew people needed to be or wanted to be entertained. He knew people wanted to have wholesome stories and enjoy, like love, like the Beauty and the Beast. It's a love story. You know, just love. And how about this crazy guy? This guy, if y'all don't know Lincoln, man, he was something. But most people just know him because he was the savior of the United States in the Civil War. Like, that's mostly what anybody knows. Most people don't even know that. They just know it's old Lincoln. He was somebody famous, whatever in history. But he got his butt kicked nonstop. He lost almost everything he ever ran for. He lost out for the vice president. He couldn't get elected to the Senate. It was a really, really big deal. And now everybody knows who Lincoln is. They might not know his story. They may disagree with parts of what he's done, but everybody knows Lincoln. And not everybody has a big, huge monument with you sitting in a chair in there, you know? He didn't stop. He thought he could change the world. He truly believed he could change the world. He didn't just go, I think I might be able to. I think I'll try. Try is the worst word ever. I will try. Hey, Jacob, I'm going to try to be your friend. That means I'm not going to be your friend. I'm going to try to show up. That means I'm not showing up. Try is for people who don't persist or they are lying. Can you imagine this dude? Edison, not only after he does the light bulb, he's sitting around. That would be like me and you over lunch, Wayne, and we go, do you know what? Wouldn't it be really cool if we could catch our voice vibrations and we could record it somehow so we could listen later? Wouldn't that be a cool idea? I mean, that alone is amazing because everybody here takes it for granted. We can listen to our favorite songs. We can, because of this device, it ultimately led to us having video. But if we never knew any of that, we did not know that I could record our conversations. I could record Jim playing his guitar. I could record Jill singing like she does all the time. But people told him he was crazy. He said there's nonstop big commercial guys. Nobody is ever going to want to listen to music after they hear it. They're going to hear it at this show when they're eating dinner. And who is ever going to want to hear a conversation or a speech by somebody again? Like, it's the stupidest idea ever. The guy changed how we live. He totally changed how we live. How many of us watch, they're watching a pre-recorded thing of us now. Thanks, Edison. Like, it's huge. But he didn't care what other people think. He kept on going. He said, I know that somebody is going to want to listen to their mom's voice after she's gone. Somebody's going to want to do that. Somebody is going to want to be able to have that good feeling of listening to a song later. They're going to want to do that. I know I'm right. But everybody told him he was wrong and he was crazy. So he had to self-fund it. It's insane. Man, I love this girl. I mean, she gets her arm bitten off by a shark. She's a surfer. She's been on a couple of my slides in the past, and she's fantastic. She goes, well, now I have to teach myself to surf again, because, you know, when you're on balance, you got to use your arm. Now all of a sudden you don't have your off balance. You got to retrain your whole life in your sport. She's a professional surfer. Now she had to redo all of her understanding of how to surf. Everybody told her, no, don't go out there and do it again. Are you crazy? You want to get shark bitten again? You want your other arm taken off? You're not going to be able to compete like you did with everybody else, because now you don't have an arm. She goes, watch this. Hold my beer and watch this, people, because here we go. It's amazing. We have so many people around us that show us the gift of persistence that God has given us. Like everybody, they're all around us, and most of the time, everybody ignores them. Everybody just looks and is so focused on their negativity in their own life, they can't see all the beauty and the positive all around them. And we all have it. We all have it. I really, really enjoy reading. I love to write. I can't imagine learning how to do either one of those things if I cannot see and I cannot hear. I cannot hear. I cannot see. All I can do is touch. How do I learn anything? Like, I know there's some objects around. I can go, oh, well, this is my face, so this must be somebody else's face. I can figure that out. And like, oh, well, but what else is everything? You don't know that pole there. Oh, God, what's this? Like, how long does it take you to figure out that this is a post holding this thing up? Like, you don't know anything, and you can't learn anything. So you would think. Helen Keller became one of the greatest writers and inspirations of all time. Of all time. She's written some of the most successful books ever to be written. And she cannot hear and could not see. So anytime you're feeling sorry for yourself, or your life's bad, or I can't make it, I can't do it, I don't know how I'm going to get past this, I don't know how I can manage my time better to do these things, you can see and you can hear. You can see and you can hear. You can figure anything out. Anything. Michael Jordan was told he was mediocre. You are not playing basketball on our high school team, kiddo. We're talking about Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, baby. You're not playing on our team because you suck. Well, he did not like that idea. Michael Jordan knew that he was going to be the best basketball player of all time. He told himself that, he wrote it, and he made it happen. And you know why he made it happen? Because he's one of the most disciplined men ever. He hired coaches to train him when he's at the top of his game, when he's already made it. He was there before anybody else. He was the last one to leave. He was the one that always did what it took to be better. Can I move slightly different to always make that shot? I'm going to practice that 100,000 times. I'm not going to stop. Why? Because I told myself I'm the best, and by damn, I am going to be the best. He didn't say I'm going to be mediocre. I hope I get a ring maybe for a championship. I'm going to be the best, and nobody is going to stop me. Nobody. That's what he told himself all day long, every single day, and he made it happen. He didn't walk around, oh God, oh my ankle hurts, or, oh God, my chest, oh God, my back's hurting. No, he said, I don't care what's happening, I'm going to make it work. And he did. That's what he did. And what kind of insane person before we knew how to fly said, hey Jacob, let's go put some stuff on some sticks and go fly across the field. I mean, like, you know, what are you doing? You're sitting out, looking at the birds flying, and you're going, man, I think me and my buddy could do that. you know, and you don't know anything about planes. There's no such thing as John's parachutes. There's no, none of that exists really. I mean, we were doing some hot air balloons, and we're doing, Da Vinci had a couple. There was a couple of people that tried it, but nobody really took off with it. Those guys are crazy to me. I mean, they're crazy, and I love them. Because without men like this that said, hey, let's go figure out how to fly, man, it sure would take us a long time to go get to Europe. Take a long time for Matt and his boys to get over to Tokyo. It's a long way. It changed the world just by the ability to think, if those birds can fly, we can fly. If they could do it, we could do it. Let's do it. And this poor guy, holy crap. He's one of the best painters ever. He's one of the most famous painters. And what happened to this guy? He knew in his heart that he was great. And he says, I'm not going to stop. I'm not stopping. I'm going to continue to paint. I'm going to do a great job at painting. And I don't care if anybody else thinks I'm great or not. I'm going to continue to paint. I'm going to do it. Guess what? His paintings are worth a lot. He probably would have said, if he would have changed his perspective and said, I'm going to be the best painter in my lifetime, he would have easily done that. He just had the perspective of, I don't care. I just know one day everybody's going to love my stuff. So that's what he told himself, and that's what he did. He could have easily said, everybody's going to love my stuff now. But he was grumpy. He was adverse to people. Yeah, it was just, this guy's impressive. Has anybody ever written a journal in here? Like anybody, like more than one page? Has anybody just written one page? Yeah, somebody? Everybody, Jill has. I mean, everybody's written something, a paragraph. Imagine writing volumes of the history of the French Revolution. It took you years and years and years and years, and then you accidentally have a house fire and it burns all your work and you don't have a copy. You would probably be really devastated because that was your life's work. Like your whole life went into this. And now all of your resources, everything that it took for you to do that is all gone. This guy just went, guess I'll just have to rewrite it. I know the world needs it. I know that needs to be there. I know that needs to be in the hands of people that care about where we come from and how this French Revolution thing started, which sparked our own revolution. I mean, it sparked the revolution of freedom in the minds of men all over the world. It's fascinating that he would go, it's real painful, but I can do it again. I can do it again. What's up, Rocco? Y'all know that nobody wanted him at all. Like him and his brother used to wash their clothes in their bathtub. Like they had no money, like nothing. He writes Rocky. He gets turned down 1,500 times. 1,500 times. Whenever he finally finds a few studios that say, yeah, we're going to buy your script, they said, but you ain't playing Rocky because you are not Rocky. You are not Rocky. You suck. You don't look like an actor. You talk funny. You look a little funny. You can't be Rocky. And he goes, and we're talking about, a couple of them offered him some decent money, which was a lot of money for him at that time. And he needed the money. He needed the money real bad. And what did he say? I'm not taking your money. I'm broke, but I know I'm right. I know I'm going to be the best Rocky. I'm the only Rocky. I am Rocky Balboa. I wrote it. The rest is history. He kept washing his clothes in his bathtub until he figured it out. Him and his brother. I'm washing. Here, brother, hang it up in the damn crappy window that's broke too. Persistence, persistence, persistence. How about this guy? A lot of guys love him. A lot of guys hate him. He's pretty damn fascinating. It was really hard for them to start PayPal. They did it. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of people, you probably know a lot of people use PayPal. His boring company, that actual bores, pretty funny name, the Boring Company. They said, you're not going to make that work. That's crazy. Of course, what happens? You get a bunch of government contracts, and all of a sudden, everybody wants tunnels everywhere. SpaceX, you can't build rockets like that. And how about competing against the car manufacturers in the United States? Wow, that's a big deal. Big deal. He's an idea guy. He uses his mind, and he figures things out. He likes to take things to the next level. I don't want to be stuck, is what he says. I don't want to be stuck. I'm going to find a way to do things better. I'm going to find a way, not that he cares about the money, because I really don't think he cares about money at all. And I think most people that we've even listed here, they didn't really care about money either. Money just comes. Money just comes if you're taking action and you're doing stuff that you absolutely know is going to work, and you're not half-assing anything. You're not half-assing anything. It's everything. It's everything. So the moral of the story is just don't stop. Don't quit. Just keep going. If your arm gets bit off, figure a way how to rebalance and get on the surfboard. If you keep getting knocked down, find a different way to invent the light bulb. If you're scatterbrained or you just don't have enough time in the day, well, maybe you need to figure out better time management. Nobody is that busy to not make sure you can do whatever it is you want to do. You only have time for the things that you think are important. And however you categorize the importance of your life is the life you are exactly going to have. Michael Jordan didn't go, you know what, I think I'm just going to go screw around this next week and not practice. No, it was important to him to be the best. Being the best meant I'm not going to go do stupid stuff. I'm going to be the best. And I'm going to stay the best. If you don't want to be the best, well, don't do the things that make you the best. Be mediocre or just be the damn best. Well, if y'all stayed with me this long, then y'all must have liked it. Like it, subscribe, come out in person. Just come out in person. I love y'all. We'll see you next time.